Today is Simon's first day in his new place in Africa, and he is so eager to meet new people that he runs in to go find them, forgets how to say a hi, and ends up in a coma. People in Simon's new town like to play pranks any time that they can. Of course, Simon doesn't know that, so while he's trying to use Facebook, a man comes up behind him, who just wants to be friendly, and scares him so hard that he has a heart attack. Wanting to show off to the local population and gain some friends, Simon does a barrel roll around the corner. He thought it was cool. Looks around to see if any of his friends saw it, but instead found someone shooting at them, so he quickly puts him down. Simon thought that he deserved a bit of a break, and might have a bit of a lie down in the hut. Of course, the owner didn't like that idea, so Simon taught him some manners on the idea of sharing. After checking around the building for any damage or bad neighbours, Simon moves inside to his new house, only to hear a knocking at the door. Simon thought it must have been some salesman, only to find out it was the landlord. After being evicted for not paying rent, Simon realizes that he needs to get a job, so he gets back on Facebook to see if he can find one. He then finds an online job as a technician for Telstra. This makes him very happy, and he begins to shout out to everyone how happy he really is.
Come on, get it! Get it! Get it! Get it! Get it! Oh, I'm a big penis. Yeah, got it. Suck a dick. Suck a dick. Suck a dick.
He was very happy with his new job, and he really wanted to tell everyone. He ran out to go find some people to tell, but then he was blinded by a flashbang.
Oh, the flashbang!
Simon now felt that he should be able to afford the hut, so he checked the hut to make sure it still was up for rent. Many other people wanted to also have the same hut, but Simon didn't like to have competition, so he proceeded to eliminate all of them.
Low on ammo. Okay, you do. Boom, 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 boom.
After affording his new house, Simon went for a walk and found a few sleeping men on the ground. One seemed to ask for money, so out of the kindness of his heart, Simon shot him, before falling over from a heart attack. You see, Simon had actually never been on a plane before. He reached Africa by a boat. So after paying his landlord again, he decided to get on a plane somewhere. He had never been on one before and was so very excited, he wanted to tell everyone. Hey man, guess what? This is my first time on a plane. I'm so excited. I don't give a fuck. Fuck off. Oh, okay. Simon got onto his plane and was very excited to leave. But as he got on, the stewardess told him that they couldn't leave yet because not everybody had boarded. Simon didn't like waiting for people, so he got off the plane and murdered everyone for being late. Boop, boop, boop. Of course, not everyone enjoyed being shot, so they shot him back. Simon decided that he would find something else to do, while he waited for his day to end. So he walked along and found someone doing something fun, and Simon shot him for it, because of course Simon wasn't having fun. Simon never liked taxmen, or landlords, but understood that they all needed to be paid. So he thought he would get on their good side by shooting all of them.
Oh my god. No.
After shooting all the landlords in the near vicinity, he had another heart attack. Simon, by now, was very scared for his health, as this was another heart attack he'd had that day. So he went looking for a doctor. Simon found a doctor just lying there on the ground. He walked up to him and asked him if he could help him. The doctor obliged. But then, at the end of it, the doctor gave the bill to Simon, and Simon had another heart attack. By now, Simon had had enough, and he was really annoyed and getting very tired. He was so tired, he imagined being shot by a bush. As Simon headed home, and before he went to bed, he thought he'd say goodnight to his landlord. But of course, His landlord didn't care.